Okay, this video gives you a quick overview of how to generate the UML diagram from Java code. So basically you go to Tools, Code, and then Instant Reverse, and add the source file, and browse to your source files. In my case, I have them under Examples, COM, Source, Java subfolder. Copy this folder, and then I go to here, paste my source folder, click OK, and then click OK again. Then I go ahead and create a UML diagram, a class diagram, give it a name. In this case, let's say COM entities diagram. Click OK. This will give you an empty design surface. Then expand the Java folder and you will see three packages: entities, repository, and service. Maybe you can create two diagrams, one for entity and one for repository and service. All you need to do, just drag the package to your design surface. You will get your diagram, and then arrange it in a way that it is nicely visible, and then copy paste it as an image to your Word document. Now, you do almost the same for creating ER diagram from a relational database. So you go again to Tools, and this time you go to DB, and then Reverse Database. Now what you need to do, you need to make sure in NetBeans your application is running, because when you run the application, NetBeans will start JavaDB. So in my case it is started, and it is listening on port 1527. Also, since I'm here, I will go to, just to make sure where the JavaDB driver is installed, I will say create a new connection, and I go to JavaDB network, and here it gives me where is my JavaDB driver. It is under program files Java SDK 1.8.0 underscore 66 DB lib and Derby client. So I need this location. So I have it here already open. I'll copy it because I need it in future steps. So I'm going back to Visual Paradigm, and here I'm trying to reverse the database, which means I'm trying to generate the ER diagram from my database. So here I go next, then I choose a Derby server, because that's the one we are using in our project, Derby 10.7 server. And then in here I have to select the Derby JDBC driver. So I'll go here, open this, paste my the location of my Java JDBC driver, and this is the one I want to pick up, Derby client. So this will be used by the tool to connect to my Derby database. Then I put here the server name is the local host, the port is 1527, database name is comdb, and then the username is app and the password is app. Let me test the connection. Everything is fine. I can connect successfully. Then I move next. Then better to just select the app schema and then go next. These are the tables that I have in that schema, and then I go next and finish. So when I do so, I get this empty design surface of my ER diagram, and basically I pick up my tables, drag them into the design surface, and here is my ER diagram. All I need to do, copy this, arrange it nicely, and then copy paste it as an image to my Word document. Now, if I want to generate a schema from my MongoDB database, all I need to do, first of all, I make sure that MongoDB server is started. So I go to cmongodb bin, and then I do mongod. This one will start my server. So the server will be started and it will be listening on port, I think, 2717. Then I use a tool such as DB Schema that you can download. It gives you a trial version for 15 days. And then you go and say project, a new project connected to database. So I choose this first option and then file. And then I choose here which database I would like to connect to. So in my case, I want to connect to MongoDB. Then it's already by default, it will use my localhost 27017. And I don't think we have a username and password, it's open. So here I go ahead and choose which database I would like to connect to. So it's going and exploring existing databases on this machine. Okay, basically choose the database that you would like to connect to, in our case MongoDB, and then choose this without authentication. Then basically you will see the databases that are hosted on MongoDB. Let me, for example, choose stars and then connect. So once I connect, I will see what are the collections that are in this star database. Then I go for OK. So once I do this, I see it will automatically display the collections that are in my stars MongoDB database. So this is the schema of my database. I just arrange them in a meaningful way and then take a screenshot and put them in my document. So it's very easy to create a database schema diagram from a MongoDB database. Thank you and all the best.